welcome to Thursday, guys. We've got two parts to our workout for today. We're going to start though with our warm-up, 45 seconds on, 15-second transition. I want you to start with jump rope or penguin claps, or box jumps or broad jumps. So it's your choice in terms of what you want to practice today. After that, we're going to go plank, push up to downward dog, pedal the feet. So we're going to set up with the hands underneath the shoulders, our plank position. We'll go down, perform a push up, come back to downward dog, pedal the feet. Remember, if you need to, modify, go to the knees for your push up, and then back to downward dog and pedal the feet to finish. And just keep repeating through that. Next, we're going to go plate squat with a pause at the bottom. I'm going to demo with a dumbbell. So we're going to hold vertically here. I'm going to go butt back, knees out, keep the chest up, and I'm going to use my elbows to push my knees out. I'll stay down here for a few seconds, and then I'll stand all the way up and repeat. Next, we're going to go to our weighted PVC or empty barbell back squat. So up to you if you want to start with the PVC or the barbell. What you can do is you can snatch the weight overhead, catch it on your back, or what you can do is clean and jerk and then catch the bar on its back. From here, guys, what we're going to do is sit back, knees out, all the way down, all the way up, and just repeat. If you're at home, you can go ahead and grab a second dumbbell and then just do front squats with the dumbbells or kettlebells. Next, we're going to do is some crawling. So for this, I'm going to get set up, hands underneath the shoulders, my knees are underneath my hips. I'll take a few steps to my right, a few steps back, a few steps to the left, forward, and I'll just repeat that pattern of that box. If you don't have enough space for a box crawl, what you can do is just linear, so forward and back. So I'm just going to crawl a few steps and then crawl back. And I'll just keep repeating that. Next we're going to do is work on our clean. So we're going to get set up with the hands just outside of the hips. We're going to hook grip, so fingers around the thumbs. Shoulders are down and back. Feet are right underneath us in our jumping stance. We're going to dip. Notice that when I dip, I go straight down. I'm not leaning forward at the waist. So I'm going to dip and then shrug. So I'm coming up onto my toes after I shrug. At the halfway point, I'm going to have you switch and pull those elbows high and outside. So it's going to look basically like a scarecrow position when you finish. On the next minute, what we're going to do is practice that transition from that scarecrow to our catch. Okay, so we're going to start here. We still have our hook grip. We're in our scarecrow. We're on our toes. And I'm just going to catch in about a half squat and then stand. So the bar is going to stay right where it is. I'm actively pulling my elbows through and then standing up with the bar. At the halfway point, what I want you to do is go ahead and switch to a full squat. So we're still in our scarecrow to start, and then I'm going to pull myself under. Also, if you've noticed, my feet have been moving out to my squat stance, and then I move them back in to start the rep. And then lastly, what we're going to do is practice the full movement. So now we're just going to put everything together, still hook gripping, shoulders down and back, knees out, butt back. From here, I'm going to come up, I'm going to pop, and pull myself under into that squat clean. So from the side, knees out, butt back, mid-shin, pop, and then pull the elbows through in that front rack position. If you're at home, guys, what I would suggest is just practicing with your dumbbells, the same movement, either with one arm or with two. So for today, what we're going to do, half the class is going to start on part A, half the class is going to start on part B. If you're at home, I have something separate programmed for you. So part A, I want you to get in 5 to 7 back squats coming from the rig. Start at a lightweight, work your way up to moderate, and then finally to heavy. You can also decrease the reps to 3 to 5. We're going to pair this with ring push-ups and 5 to 7 reps each time. Play around with your foot position to make it more or less challenging. We're going to have 15 minutes here. We'll have a 2-minute transition to part B, which is building to a heavy squat clean. So I just put an example of a rep scheme where you start with 5 reps, do another 5 reps with a little more weight, go down to 3 reps, another 3 reps with some more weight, and then your single heavy squat cleans. Less experienced folks should be performing more reps with a lighter weight to work on their technique. And then in between sets, guys, this is where I want you to practice your jump rope or your box jumps for 30 seconds. So on those ring push-ups, like I said, just make sure to move your feet back. That's going to make it harder, or move them forward to make them easier. That's a great way to scale and also kind of increase the challenge each set. So just kind of move your feet as needed. The main thing we want to concentrate on here though is maintaining that nice plank position on the way down and on the way up, so no sagging. On here, guys, up to you if you want to grab a jump rope, practice your double unders, maybe your triple unders, or if you want to grab a box and practice your box jumps at the gym or your step ups. For those of you, and that's also going to be 15 minutes, so if you start on A, 15 minutes, 2-minute transition, you'll do B. If you start on B, you'll switch over and do A. Okay? For those of you at home, so it's a little bit different. What you guys are going to do, first part of your workout is going to be 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg, a tempo Bulgarian split squat. After each set, I want you to get in 5 to 7 push-ups. You can add in some tempo to increase the challenge. And then after you're done with that, you're going to do a 15-minute AMRAP, 10 alternating hang squat cleans with 30 double unders or 10 broad jumps. So on our Bulgarian split squat, ideally, we're going to have our rear foot elevated on a box or a bench. If you don't have access to that, no problem. Okay, so all you're going to do is get set up in this kind of half lunge position. That front knee is stacked over the ankle. I've just got the weights here at my side. What I'm going to do is go down and then stand. So I'm staying in this lunge position the whole time. So from the front, this is what it'll look like. So again, I'm not tight roped. My feet aren't right back behind each other. I have a little bit of spacing. I'm going to stay nice and tall in the chest, go down, touch that back knee, and then stand all the way up. What you guys can do to make this more challenging is add in some tempo. You can also play around with how you hold the weight. So for this, I'm just going to hold in this goblet position. What I can do is go down with a 3-second count. I can hold here for a few seconds and then explode up. So I'm just controlling the descent, pausing for a second at the bottom, and then exploding up out of that bottom position. So we're looking for 8 to 10 reps on each leg, and then you'll switch over to your push-ups, 5 to 7 reps. With the tempo on the push-up, what you can do, same idea, is lower down under control. You can hover here and then explode up. Okay, so there's lots of different ways you can play around with your tempo and where you put it in. For your AMRAP, 15 minutes, 10 alternating hang squat cleans. So what this is going to look like, you're going to deadlift the weight up to that hang position. You're going to hike between the legs and then squat clean. You're going to come down, switch to the other arm, hang squat cleans. That would be 2 reps right there. I'm going to go to 10. After that, 30 double unders or 10 broad jumps. The RX for the broad jump, 4 feet for the guys, 3 feet for the ladies. So as many rounds and reps as possible in that 15 minutes. And then you've completed your workout. Be sure to put in your score in the comments below or in Zen Planner. Guys, I hope you have fun today with all that we have planned. As always, move well, good luck, and have fun.